And a situation so tense tonight with airstrikes and rocket attacks lighting up the night sky that there are full-blown fears of an intifada-style outburst of violence. NBC's Ayman Mohyeldin is live for us in Jerusalem tonight. Ayman, good evening.
Good evening, Brian. In the past few hours, more than 80 rockets have been fired from Gaza into southern Israel, and the Israeli military has deployed hundreds of reserve soldiers to the south of the country. Now, over the past few days, tensions have been rising, so much so that there is growing concern tonight that there could be an outbreak of all-out conflict.
In Gaza, calls for revenge today are getting louder. Palestinian militants vowing to avenge fighters killed by Israel in airstrikes, while Israel now says it is prepared to intensify attacks to stop Palestinian rocket fire. Both sides exchanging war rhetoric, while Palestinians and Israeli parents still grieve for their children.
The shedding of innocent
Rachel Frankel is the mother of 16-year-old Israeli-American teenager Naftali, buried last week along with two other Jewish teens killed by suspected Palestinian militants still at large.
No mother or father should go through what we are going now. And we share the pain of the parents of Muhammad Abu Khadir.
Today, Mohammed's father took me to the street and showed me where his 17-year-old son, a Palestinian, was kidnapped before he was burned alive by suspected Jewish extremists. Before we arrived, Israel's prime minister called him and offered his condolences, condemning the murder and saying the suspects who have been arrested will be brought to justice. Mohammed's murder, considered a revenge attack for those three Jewish teens, triggered widespread clashes in East Jerusalem. His cousin Tarek, a Palestinian-American teenager from Florida, was caught up in the fighting and was severely beaten when police arrested him. His beating was captured in a video that went viral and triggered outrage amongst Palestinians. When thousands attended Mohammed's funeral, Tarek was in jail and couldn't say goodbye.
Do you feel bad about not being there?
Yeah, I feel so bad. I feel like I missed the chance to see him for the last time.
So today, we joined him and his father as they visited Mohammed's grave to pay their final respects, a moment of peace amidst the looming threat of war.
Brian, this evening an attempt at a ceasefire between Palestinian factions and Israel has failed, and here in Jerusalem there are growing tensions and a return of violence in the eastern part of the city between Palestinian protesters and Israeli security forces, and there is growing concern it could spread to other cities inside Israel.